How does Charlie Kirk reintroduce himself back into society? We have some ideas on this week's edition of Here's Your Apology. All right, welcome to this week's edition of Here's Your Apology. I'm your host, Nate, and with me as always, Levi. And how's it going, Levi?
Good.
Good.
Yeah.
You had to
Real
think,
good.
You had to think about it. Like cortisol levels have been spiked for days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Been an active day.
It's been an act.
I don't want to get into it.
Bro, no, I hear you. I have those days all the time. But lately, I'm only focused on one dang thing. It's this Charlie Kirk case, bro.
Candace still hasn't solved it yet.
Bro, it sucked me in. From the beginning, I can't. It's like
same. No, I'm interested.
It's crazy.
I'm keeping up.
What do you think? What do you think's the deal with this whole Charlie Kirk business?
I think that.
Think he married a shape-shifting, power-hungry Mossad agent who had him off, or?
Yes.
Is that what you think?
I feel like I had the inclination towards she was involved. Erika Kirk was involved in some way in getting her husband assassinated. But it felt too soon. I was like, it was like 2 weeks later.
Hey, you can't call her out dead.
And I thought, within the 2 weeks, I think she is involved, you know? But then I thought, no, it's too soon.
Yeah.
She's grieving, I'm sure.
Yeah. I think all of America watched, and the very first time we saw her on camera, we all went, all right, we're going to come back to this.
Yeah.
We're going to put a pin in this. We're going to address it in about a month.
We're all grieving, but she doesn't seem like... And then it's like, don't judge them on how they grieve. She said that.
You're like, hey, yeah, I know, I get it, but...
Like, if you didn't kill your husband, you don't say something to... Remember, to her employees, she goes, and we all grieve in different ways, so if someone's acting a little bit different, don't read into it,
right.
She said. But that assumes that, what would you read in?
Like
that they were involved in the... She just projected that.
Yeah, what would that tell you?
She's literally said, if you see someone acting different because they're grieving, don't read into it. That's like admitting that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, there's something to read into.
I wouldn't ever see somebody grieving in a weird way and think, did they have that person killed that they're talking about?
Right.
There's no, that's like a
I think they're
huge
involved in a
leap.
murder.
Exactly. I feel like you murdered that person that you're sad about.
Yeah.
Or not sad or whatever. It's like, she just said that for her own benefit. Right? I thought that was shady.
Yeah, super shady. Why, like you said, there's no reason to make that statement. Don't read into... Hey.
Yeah,
if you guys see me laughing and shit,
yeah.
Don't read into it, guys.
Don't read into it. I am sad, okay? We all grieve in our own ways.
Some people grieve by making jokes. If you hear me laughing at jokes...
Smiling extra, more than they ever have.
Skipping down the hallway to go to the restroom. If you see me skipping,
exactly.
So everybody mourns differently. Some of us with pyrotechnics and streamers and
exactly
bedazzled pants. That's how I mourned my grandmother. When she passed, I was absolutely devastated, and I wore my rhinestone.
I'm the only one who brought sparklers to my grandma's funeral.
Yeah,
it's
we all mourn differently, Levi.
They wouldn't let me light off the big ones, but...
The boom!
Yeah. But I had them.
Yeah. Yeah, that excuse is weird. We all mourn differently. And I think everybody was like...
So if you see something, don't read into it.
Don't read into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's that, and then like I don't know, the laundry list of fucking lies
Yeah,
from everybody.
that's what Candace is uncovering.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like everybody in America is kind of going, like we all fucking knew there was something up with Erika Kirk and her fucking steely blue eyes.
So you think that most people would agree with us? Or is because I feel like it was initially kind of fringe, obviously. You know, like she just lost her husband.
I think
so
it was
like,
fringe to talk about
fringe, yeah, and like a lot of like the conservative like talk leaders are like we're saying like, how dare you? Like she's a grieving widow.
Right. I wonder if those same like leaders like line up on a like with a certain political issue as an ally, you know?
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, yeah, dude, I think most people, like the uncanny valley thing, where you look at something that is supposed to be portrayed as human, but there's something off about it and you can't tell. Like, that's
Erika Kirk.
Yeah,
for
dude.
you?
I think it's for most people, like, we watched it. Even that first speech, it was like, okay, she's a grieving widow. What the words she's saying are very powerful. How she's saying them, you know, maybe isn't that convincing, but you're giving her the benefit of the doubt because of her husband, everything that's going on.
Yeah.
Look back now, and you're gonna be like, oh,
I literally, like, to me, in a lot of the clips of her talking about it, I see Amber Heard on the stand of the Johnny Depp trial.
Right.
And you knew she was lying, Amber Heard.
Right.
And it was proven she was lying.
Yes.
And Erika Kirk gives the same performance.
Yes.
And it's like just as not convincing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, because they even have like kind of the same cadence. That's a good observation. Because there's a way that Amber Heard delivered her lines in a courtroom that's like,
it was so like fake. Like it was like fake compassion or fake. Like, oh, I was so victimhood.
Yes.
But it was so fake that like she has no real emotion to attach it to.
Yeah.
She just like, my dog stepped on a bee. Like she's like trying to like get there, you know what I mean? But and everyone knows she's lying, and it was proven she's lying. And I see the same characteristics, is all I'm saying.
Yeah, no, I'm with you 100%. It's just either way you spin it, she's not pulling it off, dude. People aren't buying it. And that actually says a lot, because what it would take for the public to criticize a grieving widow.
Right.
And she's not.
That's why it was all part of the plan.
Yeah.
That's the way I see it.
Okay, so
maybe.
So there's so many theories out there going back and forth, and I'm just a retard.
Mm-hmm.
And
true.
And so what do you, we all have our own little theory, I think, as to this whole, and at least the people who are following it, we all have our theories. What is your theory? Like, what do you believe to be true so far?
The more that gets uncovered, the more boring it feels to me. So I've kind of lost interest in some of it. Like,
Candace got her
it's some Erika overseas thing. Like, that makes it way less interesting. My version is like the tale as old of time. A wife pays somebody to assassinate their husband, who's rich, has a lot to gain from it, you know, and maybe she had incentive outside of just that, like the people who work, you know, maybe the company had incentive, maybe Israel had incentive, maybe, you know, and maybe she's attached to all that broader reasoning, which might be true, and that's when I kind of that's where I kind of lose interest, because I'm just like, I don't want to learn about foreign affairs or like.
But also, we can put those pieces together later.
Yeah.
That's
just
fine.
Was she involved or wasn't she? That's all I really care about.
Right.
So, I think that, did she instigate it? I don't know. but I think she knew
Mhm.
and sanctioned it. It was like had her blessing, and that yeah, I don't know the rest of it, like whether whoever was involved. I do think there were other people involved, but
Uh-huh.
I don't know who. And like, it almost doesn't matter because in my head, if she was in on it, it was her who did it.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? Because
Yes.
the person who's your spouse, who you love and trust 100% the most,
Yeah.
had to betray you in order for this type of thing to happen,
Yeah.
which makes it her fault because she had the chance to protect you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Because there's also like, and also I can't remember the statistic, but the number of like women who try and have their husbands killed is hot. You know, it's
Yeah, it's not. It happens on a regular basis. I feel like.
right. So that wouldn't be that weird of a theory. My question for that is like, where does the shooter come in? Like who pulled it off? How do you think they did it? The mechanism by which it was
Probably
carried
the
out.
same way that they do all the other ones, because if they're connected to some governmental secret agent type of thing.
This one was public though.
Wait, what do you mean? No, I'm talking about the person who shot, framing somebody for the actual
Like just having a
shooting.
patsy.
Is that what we're talking about?
Yes.
Yeah, I think they did it the same way they frame anybody.
Gotcha.
They have a way of doing it.
Like
And
the
if you're
second
working
gun-
with
yeah.
professionals, they know how to do it, you
Yeah.
know? And so I feel like that's just, they're working with professionals.
But he's like admitting to it.
Yeah,
Right?
that's what I'm saying. They've figured out how to get these people who are mentally ill or MK Ultra or something to admit to things that they may or may not have done, or maybe they made him think he did do it because he was there to do it. But
They're like,
you know what I
they
mean?
put
Like
nothing in his.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's interesting.
So who knows, you know?
Yeah. Who knows?
Because if you control every aspect, then why wouldn't you set it up like that, you know? For the person to think that you're setting up to think that they did it,
Sure.
that's like a win-win. That's like, and they'd have to figure that out, you know?
Yeah. Did you see that Kash Patel is not pursuing federal charges?
For the assassination of Charlie Kirk?
He's just giving them to state charges.
Utah?
That's weird.
Yeah.
That's weird. I have
Yeah,
a theory.
Kash Patel's not the homie.
Yeah.
Kash Patel.
Well,
You gotta like
I could
bug
s-
eyes
yeah.
stare at the camera.
I could actually see a path where he could be like semi homie.
You're
I have a
you're
theory.
believing in things that don't exist, I think.
Possible. But you gotta explore my theory. with
You're
it.
QAnoning this right now where you think that there's gonna be some like he was playing them the whole time.
The entire like Charlie was playing him
Kash Patel.
or Kash.
Yeah.
He's
That's what you're hoping for. You're like, no, there's still a chance that he comes out on top of this.
You know how many tunnel systems he lives by in Las Vegas?
Tunnel systems?
Yeah.
No.
It's a QAnon theory. Remember, they were
Oh.
like, Trump is literally in these tunnels helping trafficked children.
Oh my God.
No, I don't think. I was on the cash train, but not for very long.
Yeah.
I think 2 weeks.
Mhm.
After 2 weeks, within 2 weeks, those
Yeah.
files will be released.
Exactly. Pretty much
After
once
that,
they
I was like-
started. Yeah. We went over this in the
Yeah.
last episode, I think.
But I do see a path to where it wouldn't be as bad as what I think it is.
Right.
I still think it is.
As what it looks like.
As what it
is.
looks like it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, good call. None of what I say is fact or what, it's just entertainment, by the way.
Yeah.
But there is a path, and that path is if Charlie is still alive, if he's not dead, right?
That's right. That's your theory.
That is. Jesse on Fire, I have to give credit to him, he's like, what's the word we were looking for earlier? Like a radicalized? I've been radicalized
Okay.
in this QAnon-esque theory,
Uh-huh.
I think. because it's the only theory that makes sense thus far. It answers every question. If like, because it's not just Erika Kirk that's acting weird and grieving weirdly. It's that entire fucking core of Charlie's best friends. Remember, Charlie and those dudes, the core dudes, minus the J's, the dudes from Philadelphia, minus those, like those were his bros before he got married to Erika. So it would be hard for me to see a tie with Erika because those guys started with Charlie. You know what I mean?
But they are tied with her, right?
Well, they are tied with her, but the reason why the whole grieving thing and all that could be weird is if they know that Charlie's alive. They faked his death. You know what I mean? Like, it would answer almost every question. She stepped in as CEO. Miss Arizona.
What about it?
It's a multi-million.
That's not a question. That's not a question.
No, I'm just saying why. Like, that's weird. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, but that is what happened.
Yeah, unless Charlie is
you think
alive.
he's running it?
Yes.
Through her?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
And I've proven it here today. I've proven it.
There's no evidence for that. You can't,
other than she's
you can't
the
prove
CEO.
it. You gave us no evidence.
She's the CEO. When has
So
that ever
what?
happened? Who does that? Name one time that
Does what? Who does what?
Okay.
When does a corporation give the company to the wife of the CEO?
Yes.
When it's also a cult, you know?
Yeah. Okay. So I'm not. Yes. This is the one that makes the most sense. I can be swayed at this point to go because there are questions that I still have. However, this is the theory right now that makes the most sense. I think it makes sense because none of it made sense to me why Trump acted the way that he acted when they asked him about his friend Charlie Kirk. He dismissed him. He was like, we're building the, something over here. Like, that makes sense if he ain't dead.
That relies on too many people's performance.
Which is why they're not pulling it off. They suck.
Yeah, but they're not pulling it off in a way that makes them look guilty. Not like it makes them look like they were helping out,
Bro, no, it makes them look super guilty because they're bad at pulling it. Oh, we're going to fake Charlie's death. Right? And they don't pull it. Okay, you're going to be the grieving widow. You're like it's like.
Well, there's a statistic that I read that was 100% of
witness protection.
Witness protection cases.
Yeah, cases.
Yeah. As long as they follow the rules, 100% of them never get found out.
Right.
The statistic is they've never had an issue with when they put someone in witness protection.
Sure.
So
to your point,
that means if he is alive, we'll never ever know.
Figure it out.
Probably. Because people like that don't just reappear someday. They've started their new life, And so he's already in that scenario separated from Erika.
Yeah.
They're not sneaking off to an island to live happily ever after.
They might be.
Because she's the CEO now.
Yeah.
She's busy. She's doing stuff, If he's just chilling, waiting, he's left. Even if he's
in
alive,
his pajamas at home eating cereal, bro.
He in that scenario, he would have had to decide that his life was more valuable than ever seeing his wife and kids again.
What if they're not his kids?
Do you think that is that something that you would do to save your own life? If you could never see your wife and kids again, ever, for the rest of your life, otherwise you died, what would you do?
Wait, what? Otherwise I died? Okay, so it's either death or never see my wife and kids again?
Yes, but you get to live.
Oh, I'm leaving.
Okay, well that's what Charlie must have done. That's what he would have had to do in this scenario.
Yeah.
That's literally, based on how you laid it out, the choice he had to make.
Yeah, no, I don't think that. I think it's messier than that, and I don't think they're pulling it off. And I know what you're saying about
100% of the cases
Okay, but let me
have never been found out.
let me lay my case out though for this, because 100% of the cases, how many have been this high profile, like public assassination? We saw all.
Tupac. Who else faked their death? Tupac.
Ronnie McNutt,
um,
Billy Crystal.
you know, people have done it.
So you think Tupac faked his own death?
I think that the people who have faked their own death went into witness protection.
Yeah, but
and then 100% of them have never been found out.
except for the ones you just named.
Yeah, but they still haven't been found out. They're not back in society.
No, they're dead now, probably. You think
Tupac?
You think Tupac's still alive?
Of course. He was. It was what, in his 20s in the 90s.
What if you seen him? What if you seen it? Yeah, but he could have died of like AIDS or something. What if you seen like those people going by like Little St. James Island? You see him poke out.
What's that?
This is Epstein Island.
Oh,
That's where.
and that's where they hide out.
They're Valhalla.
That's right. That's right. Valhalla
Yeah.
is Kash Patel's heaven. I don't know, what is it.
Oh, you don't know about Valhalla?
I mean, I
Valhalla's-
googled it, but I don't.
Valhalla's a Viking. It's like Viking heaven. It's not
Right,
Indian.
right.
He's like Indian. They
Where
believe
all
in-
the women you kidnapped are gonna hang out and.
Yeah. Yeah. All the villages you burn, you get their women in heaven. No,
all the rape babies that died in.
you can produce. Oh, yeah. That grew up.
Yeah, they're all in Valhalla waiting
That's what they
for
believe.
you.
No, dude, Valhalla is like a CIA safe house off some fucking remote.
And who told you about this?
Okay. You don't know about Valhalla.
Who told
I
you?
don't. Do you want to go? Do you want to go?
What
down?
government agent called up Nate and said, "You want to know about a secret base we have called?" You know what I'm saying?
That's how you get information. You wait. You get you like, well, a CIA agent hasn't called me yet. It's called reading. It's called,
Reading what?
I'll show, well,
People who
Confessions of an
talk-
Economic Hitman. That's one. Confessions of an Economic Hitman. That's
that?
They talk. You're gonna have me going down a crazy rabbit hole on this. I'm
Well,
just,
how did they know?
okay.
So
So
that's what I'm saying.
Dear-
It's like
no.
it's like a pretend thing.
yeah, but so is what you're saying. We're
No,
just
it
speculating. Okay, Eric, you're saying for a fact Erika Kirk had Charlie Kirk murdered.
Yes, it's so obvious.
Dude, I hope he comes out. When he does, I hope he's like, ta-da! You know, like arrogant. I hope he comes out flamboyant.
He's not gonna be able to come back.
No, I
That's
agree.
what I'm saying. Like he literally chose
That's-
to. I mean, if he faked his death, it's the most realistic, like stunt
Well,
because it's on video.
yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
there were people there, and everyone thought it actually happened. You know.
Yeah. So I think that's where you and I can come in, though.
What do you
We
mean?
can help. We can help figure out. I think we should help figure out ways that Charlie Kirk can reintroduce himself back into society.
Okay.
How would you do it? Do you just like, do you make an Instagram reel? Like, does Charlie Kirk make an Instagram reel where like curtains fucking unveil to his huge head? And he's just like,
I don't think you can, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, there's not a right way to do it.
but how would you do the impossible? Reintroduce Charlie Kirk into society.
I feel like he has to take his wife down publicly.
Mm.
It has to be like You know the Hunger Games movies?
Yeah.
At the end, she shoots the District 9 president instead of
Yeah.
Snow.
Yeah.
That's what Charlie has to do.
Ooh.
He's like his wife.
I like it.
And we're all like, what?
Yo!
That there's something bigger going on. you know?
Yeah. For sure. That's
Yeah.
hilarious. He could kill his wife, or he could also, I think, just come out like aggressively pro-ICE, or I mean anti-ICE. Like he comes out anti like pro
his base
SJW.
His base would stick with him, right? Isn't he
Yes.
Anti or pro?
No, anti. Like the only way he
Against.
could, yeah, like against, nobody would know what to do. You know what I mean?
That's probably against that.
Yeah. Everybody be like, huh? You know what I mean? Everybody would
just
be
confuse people.
Yeah, and then meanwhile you just like scramble and then put out like 3 episodes of the Charlie Kirk show. Just go on like nothing happened.
Yeah, no, he's not coming back.
No, he's not.
He's gone, and he's probably dead.
Yeah, dude.
Hate to break it to
I don't
you.
know.
You sound like the people who thought there was gonna be a 9th episode of Stranger Things.
And you sound
You're
like,
just hoping that this can't be the end. It wasn't. My favorite show couldn't have ended this terribly.
Yeah. I have no idea. I'm not homosexual, but I'm saying
you don't keep up with the culture.
that's what makes me a fuddy-duddy. Make me an old booger.
Yes, I've been telling you that. You're a fuddy-duddy since I met you.
Yeah. It doesn't. He can't. You're right. He can't come back into society. It doesn't matter.
No.
It doesn't matter. But yeah, it's just a funny thing to think about because.
But also the fact that you think he's still alive.
Yeah, but you sound like me 2 weeks ago. You sound like me 2 weeks ago.
No. I already had the thought.
No, you gotta watch.
I had the thought that
you gotta watch Jesse
what if he
on Fire.
faked it, right?
He did a documentary on this. He did a 4-part
I had the
series.
thought, and then I've moved on from that. My theories.
You
have
gotta go right back
matured.
to it. You gotta go right. You gotta revisit this theory. You gotta revisit this one to see if your other ones matured correctly.
No, I know it has because it's just all aims towards Erika now. And I'm like,
Yes.
the most obvious. Like,
So does mine.
let's solve that before we come up with some like ulterior outcome. Even
I'm
like,
100%
you know what I mean?
with you in process. Yes, 100%. You pursue this like a murder investigation or however. Like that would be appropriate. I'm with you. Let's figure that shit out. But my theory, my work. I don't know what a working theory is. Like, I'm not Columbo.
What's your biggest piece of evidence that he's alive then?
Honestly, my gut.
Yeah, that don't count.
Dude, every single time. I'm not gonna be wrong on this.
Well, that is part of the reason that I know Erika.
Because I'm not also 100% on it.
Well, that's how I know Erika is guilty. You know, it has a little bit of the gut. In it.
Yes, that's what I'm
But it's
saying.
also the performance. Like, there's other elements to it.
Yeah, that can, yeah.
But
That
is
could-
yours mostly your gut? I thought you said that this dude laid out a bunch of evidence.
Yeah, so like some of the evidence obviously is has to do with, for example, questions. It's mostly the questions and shit that are coming up that kind of point towards that. So I'll give you an example. Like the fact that Turning Point keeps getting caught in like these lies
Mm-hmm.
is weird. Like, why on earth would you lie?
Right.
Also, why would you be upset that someone's trying to solve the murder of your best friend and husband?
Yeah.
Like, even if you felt like Tyler Robinson was the shooter, why would you ever be closed off to pursuing another avenue? That's fucking weird. That's bizarre.
Yeah.
That's not normal. My wife
Yeah,
would be
they're-
like,
they're
fuck that,
definitely-
look everywhere.
Yeah, they're buying the mainstream narrative,
Yes.
hook, line, and sinker.
Yeah.
For sure.
Levi, that's just the bear floor of what I think is going on with this whole thing, but
Right.
we don't have to get into
Right, because
all of it.
you're into the deep like governmental agencies, blah 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 blah, and that's where it starts to get boring for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? 'Cause
And it like
if that's true, we'll for sure never know. Even if we get Erika, we'll never know the other. You know what I mean?
yeah. And I'm not really confident we're gonna get Erika either.
I think that she is an acceptable sacrificial lamb to these people who, unless her dad protects her.
Dude, I think she's going back to Israel probably.
Yeah, she's a Jew.
Yeah, yeah.
You think?
Yeah, I think she's. I mean, the connections to. I mean, her dad, dude. What was it? What is it? Raytheon?
Yeah, something like that.
Dude, Israel, the Israel arm, or dude, responsible for the Iron Dome.
Yeah, something like that, right?
Her father, man.
Yeah.
Also, her connections with. Her connections with all these like weird charities and the things that she's done, like she's accomplished so fucking much as far being in real estate, getting her degree, like traveling abroad, doing these missions and running multiple. It's like, who was this chick?
So because she's well accomplished, it's suspicious to you?
I'm not gonna let you paint me into that.
You
corner.
never thought a woman could do all those things?
I mean, if anybody could, it'd be Erika. But not that a woman couldn't.
And Charlie saw that in her. That's why they were perfect together.
He didn't hire her. I just want to point that out. He said, "I'm not gonna hire."
He didn't hire her because he wanted to have sex with her.
Yeah, but everybody focuses on the second half of what he said. But the first half, he said, "I'm not gonna hire you."
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm gonna date you.
He didn't see an employee in front
He saw a
of him.
wife. Yeah. So if
He
Charlie,
didn't see somebody competent to do business with him.
he wouldn't even hire her as an employee. Why would he hire her as the CEO?
Exactly.
Like, why would he passed on her?
He saw a mother, the mother of his children,
a nurturer,
Yeah.
if you will. He saw a nurturer.
Yeah. He's
in Erik Kirk.
She doesn't need this job
No.
if she's married to me.
Not only that, but he said, I don't think she's qualified for this job. Let's not forget, Charlie Kirk turned Erika Kirk down for a job. He said, no, thank you, but would you like to be the mother of my children? And that's the position she landed.
Yep.
So,
and that's why she had to have him assassinated so that she could finally move into the role of CEO, because she'd been begging him
that's right.
to make her CEO.
Please, oh please, oh
And
please.
He promised.
I promise. I promise I'll make you CEO.
Yeah.
When I'm dead.
Listen, after we get married, we'll just run it for a couple of years, just mostly me, but like you'll be really heavy involved, so that way when we do transition over and you become CEO,
yeah,
but then it never happened, and that's when she plotted against him.
Ooh, that's a cool theory. Yeah, I like that theory. What if she just nagged him to the point where he's like, well, like, what am I gonna? He's like, fuck it, I'll just stay at home in my pajama pants and eat ice cream for breakfast every day for the rest of my life, and I'll hand everything over to this woman if she'll just shut the fuck up. And that's where he is right now. They faked his death, handed it over, so she'll quit bitching.
In your theory, he's still alive, so you know that doesn't really work in my theory.
That's what I'm saying. In my theory, yeah, in your theory, they haven't buried him yet.
Your conformity gate over there. You know what I'm saying?
Conformity gate.
Yeah.
How's that? Is that
Episode 9 of Stranger Things?
Oh.
Doesn't exist.
We'll never know.
I'm sorry, it just was a bad ending.
This one could be a bad ending. It is a bad ending regardless. Like, whether they faked his death or whether they set up his assassination, both plausible to me. One's just kind of makes more sense and answers more questions. But
Yeah, but in that theory, then Erika's innocent, right? You don't think she was involved in
yeah,
the
I just
murder.
I think she tried to pull off grieving widow, couldn't, and because she can't, she looks like she fucking killed him.
Man, you're such a sucker.
That's a great point. That's a
buying-
valid point.
You're buying exactly what they want you to believe.
What does that mean? Where? What part?
I mean, Erika would love.
Are you saying she's pulling off grieving widow?
Erika
She's
would,
pulling it off?
No, because she was involved. Erika would love for you to think she didn't do it.
Dude, if it was me, of course she would.
Not because she's trying to hide where he really is.
In either case, she doesn't want anybody.
Well, what do you
them?
mean? There's only either case. There's the case I'm making, and then there's the case you're making.
That's what I'm saying.
So I'm saying in your case, what I just said.
Erika Kirk doesn't care, or doesn't care if you think she murdered, or cares if she doesn't.
I said, your theory, you think that Charlie's still alive and that she was in on it.
Could be.
So I'm saying she would love for you to think that.
But
because that makes her innocent.
Yeah.
But I don't think she's innocent. I think that she was involved in a nefarious way.
I just had another thought. Okay.
Uh-huh.
What if it's kind of a marriage of both things? Like, for example, she thought she was complicit in helping set up an assassination, but there was an intervention, and he, see, that's too,
No.
yeah.
Yeah, he found out about it, so he set
No,
himself
not he,
up.
but like, I think, here's what I truly think happened. I think the FBI was monitoring TPUSA because they had noticed a bunch of funds being funneled through the shell corporation set up by their financial department. And I think once the FBI started tracking that stuff and monitoring it, they started picking out, oh, this guy's Mossad, she's Mossad, he's, and they started noticing all these people from the Jewish government had infiltrated.
What's the end game in your theory?
Well, in either case, either Charlie's killed or the FBI intervened and he's in witness protection.
Yeah, but if he's in witness protection, it seems like then they won. They got what they wanted.
Right.
Charlie's out of the way.
They would think.
Dead or alive, he's out of the way. And they get what they want. So what's the end game?
So,
is FBI's going to come make some arrests of like Jewish financiers?
I mean, I don't know.
It gets boring in that scenario for me.
Here's what I think. But since you asked the question, here's what I think. I think, like, if they like moved Charlie out of the way and Erika thinks she's complicit, then they've moved their pawn into the head of TPUSA, which funnels hundreds of millions of dollars. And they can actually, now that she's ultimately in the helm, they can really find out where the fucking money is going to be going.
And then what? What's the end game? Absolutely nothing.
I don't know, to stop the ring of sex traffickers, because that's where a bunch of the money is going if you follow it.
QAnon.
You don't think so? I mean,
do you think TPUSA
this part I don't think
funding sex trafficking?
Yeah. Yes. Through through their shell corporations, they actually have. There's been.
You know so much about their inner workings.
Have you?
You could be CEO.
I've said too much. You got me all worked up, and I've said too much, Levi.
I feel like you listened to somebody who sounded like they know what they were talking about.
Yeah.
But actually has no clue,
Just some bum, and I'm like,
yeah. He just said some big words like shell company, and
I'm like, oh, yeah.
You didn't go look and actually check out
gas stations.
If that company exists. You're just taking somebody's word for it.
That's right. Well, I mean, I guess we all are in this case.
Not me.
No?
Instinct, intuition.
You just, oh my gosh. I'm gonna kill myself live. Dude, that's so funny. Yeah, so I think, I don't know, yeah, because it's like I hear what I say too. Like when I think about it, it's like that sounds fucking crazy. But it also, in my mind, when I start putting all these puzzle pieces, and when I think about again the Jesse on Fire documentary, it's like, I don't know, it just makes sense.
Not with the information that 100% of the cases are never found out.
I know, but
Which means, and especially if you fake your death, you're dead. Your new life is your only life. You don't
how you
keep
gonna
your
have a
wife
new
and
life?
kids. You don't
Yeah.
secretly call him and meet him on the weekends while she's CEOing your company while you're dead. Like,
Do you know
that's
the,
not,
did you
like,
read the
that
rules?
doesn't sound realistic at all to me.
Mhm. Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. So
Yeah,
if
that's what you're
Erika-
saying actually happened.
No, what I'm saying is if Erika Kirk,
Is in on it.
no,
Set up her husband.
yes, set up her husband, and
And he found out.
no, if the FBI is monitoring TPUSA,
Yeah.
they're going to catch wind of assassination plots. If they catch wind of an assassination plot, they might swoop in, set up a trans patsy, because that also doubles as their political fucking, oh, it's the Democrat, oh, trans, we need to fucking get rid of trans shooter, everybody look at the trans shooter. So they can do that shit. Meanwhile, they're like,
Could it just be that the hormones that they're taking are messing with their minds and actually causing them to go out and
100%,
shoot people?
100%. I think that could also be weaponized. I think that can also be weaponized. That narrative can also be weaponized.
Yeah, but okay.
I'm just saying it's possible. That's all.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's canon. It just makes sense. And Charlie, if you're out there, fuck you. You had us all
through
worried.
all this.
You fucking pussy. Like, honestly, before he died, I was pissed at a lot of his takes, especially for Israel and how cocky he was and how he wouldn't debate Nick Fuentes. I'm like, grow some balls, Charlie. You're 6'6". Debate him. He's a midget. Fucking debate him if you're smart. And he would never fucking do it. And I kind of towards the end, I just didn't like him. When he died, I was like, fuck, he was a good dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if he's alive,
I never
fuck you.
I watched the clips obviously on TikTok because they were everywhere.
Right.
But I never watched the YouTube video or you know what I mean? I just saw the clips. So my opinion of him was very kind of
Gotcha.
it's a little bit like how I see Steven Crowder a little bit.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Where it's a little, gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
I get the argument that he's debating college students.
Sure.
You know what I mean? But
Conservative talking points.
yeah.
Yeah, just like,
Yeah. So I mean I get, whatever. I wasn't a fan necessarily.
right.
But obviously when he died, then I was same as you. I'm
heartbroken, right?
I mean, he wasn't yeah, exactly. He didn't deserve that.
What? That kind of lends to my thing. What the hell? It doesn't make sense that a trans person would do. He wasn't really big on the trans shit.
Well, you don't have to be big on it for them to
He wasn't even
see you as a threat. You know
he
what
was
I mean?
kind of that's part of the reason why a lot of the people like me didn't really like him, because he was really, really soft on homosexual, gay shit.
Yeah.
He was soft
And
on
that's
it.
your number one topic.
That's the number one thing I hate.
That we gotta rid this country of.
We gotta terminate this thing. Yeah. Well, they can't multiply. They can only recruit. So kind of, yeah. Get them out.
Have they tried to recruit you? Is that what you're saying?
This is not what this episode is about, Levi. That's not what this episode's about.
Nate almost got recruited.
Stop.
It was a convincing surgery job.
That's so funny. Did you notice when I Ask Me Anything, somebody asked if I was in the Epstein files? Oh, also, I saw a connection that Jeffrey Epstein paid for Erika Kirk's dental work in 2012.
Is that true?
I don't know.
Nah, sounds made up.
We'll revisit this. Oh, I should do that. I should just lay out like all the stupid shit I believe, and then in like 3 months we can come back and laugh that I'm wrong, like wildly wrong about it all. Well, Tyler Robinson was convicted. Yeah, they released all the evidence. It was pretty cut and dry.
Yeah, finally saw the video.
I guess he snapped. We owe Erik Kirk an apology.
Yeah.
She did grieve
just-
weird though.
Yeah, she wasn't in on it, but she did want him to die. So
Yeah. Yeah, she's still a jerk.
she like hoped that it would happen, but she never like was in on it.
Yeah. Yeah, it solidified her in her faith a little bit more because she was like, please.
Yeah. She like somebody.
Dude. Yeah. She's like, I have to record these manic episodes. And she's like, what's the word of the day? Or the way, wisdom.
Yeah.
Penny saved is a penny earned, or whatever. Or Charlie Kirk had this whatever
yeah.
sayings, and he said it in the elevator. Guy's like,
Yeah.
the hell? Thank you. Yeah, man. This whole fucking, I'm living in a lucid dream, dude. If our relatives who have passed on, like when we were kids passed on, came back and were like, got to spend an hour talking with us and were like, catch me up on society, how the fuck do you explain this? You know what I mean?
Yeah. You don't.
You know,
You
it's
just
like,
say-
we have flying cars.
You are better off.
Yeah.
We all wish we were in your situation.
Oh, there's a reason it's Make America Great Again. Like, that's so funny. You're in a far better situation.
Yeah, having
Yeah.
passed.
Dude, that's funny.
We're all just waiting for that sweet piece.
Yeah, true. I think what do you think the conclusion is going to be?
Erika Kirk is going to be a sacrificial lamb, and we're going to find out
In which way?
that she recruited
She was recruited?
she recruited someone to assassinate her husband.
Interesting.
And used her connections in order to facilitate that.
Like her parental connections?
Yeah.
Mm.
She knows the bad people to talk to. She didn't even have to go through her parents,
Sure. Yeah, how are those connections? Well, yeah. So you think they're going to give her up? Do you think they would have to,
Well, I
Put her
think
away.
it's because like her performance is so unconvincing and her lies are getting so jumbled together. Eventually, it'll be just like we have to cut her because like
yeah.
she's messing this up so bad, and like the more time
Royally.
that goes on,
Yeah.
the more they can hold it against things she said, to things she's saying now, and it's like we're gonna get caught. She's got to go.
Yeah. Yeah, they should have definitely picked a more mid wife for Charlie. You know what I mean? They went
I think she's kind of mid.
more mid though.
More mid
More mid. They should have went,
or Mormon?
I mean,
A
sure.
Mormon wife.
That would
They
I mean,
should've
look
made
kind of
him Mormon.
who'd have been safe.
Yeah.
No, but I definitely think that
That's why Utah. He died in Utah.
because he wouldn't.
The Mormon.
Yeah, it's not really about they've got to be tied in somehow. They got to be.
The Mormons?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, that whole evangelical connection's fucking weird. That whole connection's weird with Rob McCoy,
Yeah.
Mikey McCoy, and Erika. This whole thing.
Yeah,
is
this
fucking
like
weird,
it was
bro.
like the intertwining of business and ministry
Yeah.
felt like it muddied it a little bit,
Yeah.
It made it really kind of suspicious. Like, what is this?
Yeah, it's like I look at evangelical churches now anyway. I really struggle looking at them with like any sort of like reverence. You know, having gone to
Right.
them like and I've gained like I've I don't know. Like, I also have a respect of where I've come from
For the hustle.
for the hustle. I respect the hustle. That evangelical hustle. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
But like,
No, it's a.
like, how many fucking stories do we have to hear of these autonomous? They have autonomy. Every fucking church has autonomy. All these evangelical churches operates in.
Yeah.
It's their own fucking thing, their own. So it's like, of course, there's going to be
Crazy ones.
corruption
Yeah.
somewhere,
Yeah.
especially in the big ones. It's like, I don't know if this is
Oh
what,
yeah, for sure.
you know. Kenneth Copeland looks like a damn demon. He has Erik Kirk. He
Is
has
that
Erika
the
Kirk
private
eyes.
jet
Yes.
guy?
He has Erika Kirk
He
eyes.
looks demon possessed. 100%.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Match the eyes with Erika.
Yeah. Her prayer eyes.
Dude,
We prayed
that shit gave me goosebumps.
and we prayed.
JD Vance eyes.
Yeah.
I don't like that shit.
Glassy blue. Too blue. Baby blue. Baby blue eyes.
Get the fuck out of here, demon.
That's not natural.
Do you guys thought the devil's eyes were red?
No, they're baby blue.
Ooh.
That's just,
The devil's got baby blue eyes.
we're gonna write a song about it.
Devil
Let's
has
look at-
baby blue eyes and pyrotechnics
Mm-hmm.
for funerals.
So for in your theory, you actually think she's innocent.
Could be.
That's what you really drove that
yes.
point home
I-
over this episode. That how innocent you think Erika Kirk is.
I'm gonna do a Leave Britney Alone video for Erika Kirk. Leave Erika alone. Yeah, no, I think
Just because you're poor and you can't grieve with fireworks and stadiums full of people,
yeah.
leave her alone.
She's like Dumb and Dumber when when they were crying at the Pacific Bell commercial and they're wiping their tears and blowing their nose with like $100 bills.
Yeah.
That's how she grieved.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ugh. Dude, stop.
We got to check and see
Stop.
when's the last time his life insurance policy was upgraded.
Oh,
Because that's a tell
dude,
in these, you know.
yes, I saw a whole podcast on that. I can't remember who did it on where TPUSA goes in case of Charlie's death.
Oh,
And there was like
dang.
some crazy shit that went on there.
It's
Dude, this is
a mess.
insane.
a
But
mess.
also okay, so I've been struggling with why the fuck does it seem like Alex Jones flipped? Why does it seem like Bongino's flipped? Like, dude, I
Flipped
followed
on what?
everything they had talked about, like previous to. Okay, so Bongino seems like he flipped on. He did flip on everything that he said previously to going into the FBI, and then there are no files. Remember, there are no files.
Right. No.
So
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 he
that's what I'm
was-
saying. And same with Alex Jones. Alex Jones is like, Candace is crazy. Nothing what she's saying is valid. Meanwhile, it's all like valid shit.
Well, I think that Alex Jones, unfortunately, has been compromised. I'm guessing.
or
you know-
he found out fucking early, like he always does about this shit, and he's like, wait,
Found out
No.
what?
that Charlie is in Valhalla.
He's still alive. And so
Yeah,
you
that
think
makes-
Alex Jones knows, and he's also running cover for that.
Not running cover, but like kind of telling Candace, like, shut the fuck up. You're crazy. You're stupid. Like, this girl, like, trying to discredit her in any way because
Here's a more realistic theory for Alex Jones. He got sued by the families of
Sandy Hook.
Sandy Hook for $1 billion. Obviously, financially ruined him.
So what does he have to lose?
$1 billion.
No, it's gone. He didn't even have it. He's
Exactly.
nothing to lose. Say
So
anything you
a
want now.
desperate man You take the man that you've been breaking down for years and years and years, and you make him as desperate as you possibly can. Financial ruin, divorce, whatever. Like, and then you come in to pick him up with some sort of offer that we'll get we'll get rid of the $1 billion lawsuit. Da 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 da. Here's your money. Whatever. You work for us now. And he's been compromised because he got so desperate he had no other choice.
You think? Do you think?
I think that's
He's
more
that type of
realistic
man?
than him knowing that Charlie Kirk is alive and trying to run cover for it.
I don't know why that's more realistic.
Because he was down and out. He's literally, we saw him become the most desperate version of himself.
Yeah,
It
but
broke him. Like, if you ever saw some of the interviews with him when he was like going
down,
through
like,
all that,
yeah,
he was
it
a
was sad.
broken man.
he was he like alcoholic.
And-
Yeah, I agree with all that.
And maybe they gave him some information that he wanted that was like, you tell me this and I'm yours, you know?
Oh, maybe, but that.
And now he's been being taken care of. And he's saying whatever they want.
Yeah, because I will notice like he did go away for a hot minute, and then when he came back, he looked completely different.
Way different.
He looked better, but way different.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, that I don't know if it's more plausible. It is plausible, but I don't know if it's more plausible than because to me, like for example, Alex Jones is the dude who was calling out Pizzagate in 2001. It's like he was.
Yeah, exactly. That's
So if-
exactly who you want on your team
Right.
if you're the opposition.
True. Also, he found out Pizzagate like way back when.
Yeah.
So why would we think he couldn't find this out as well?
What, that Charlie is alive?
Yes. Or possibly
Because 100% of the cases
so far.
have no one knows where they are. No one knows who they are. 100%. So this is
Yeah,
this,
but there's-
this one just has to like be the exception to that.
No, because to know he's alive doesn't mean you know where he's at. Like people suspected Hitler to be alive until the CIA
Yeah, but
documents
to
released
know
it and said
he's
that he was
alive
down in
puts him at
Argentina.
risk.
Okay.
And that's the main risk they're trying to protect him from, which is other people knowing he's alive.
Yeah, but you're saying like information never leaks, and to the 100% thing, like yeah,
100.
everything's 100% until it isn't.
So
Like,
that's what I'm saying.
everything is.
You're banking on this being the exception to the 100% rule.
Yeah, because you're not giving me a number. What's 100%? 3? How many?
100%
people like
is
this?
0 people have been found out since going into witness protection.
How many people have
program.
gone into witness protection program? How many people?
All of them.
Well, give me a number. Yeah, but is all of them like 2, 5, 1,000?
Obviously not. Over the decades and decades of
That's what I'm
witness
saying.
protection,
We don't know.
you think it's 2 realistically?
I don't know is what I'm saying. So they could say, oh,
So
it's 100%.
even if it is 2,
It's 100% of 2.
I think that people get put into witness protection program because they have an abusive family member. Like it's not just
It's
rich
different.
and famous people.
No, that's
There's
different though.
A lot of people qualify for it. So it's not just like this conspiracy that like, you know what I mean? Like actual normal people get put in that protection, like witness protection.
No, I know.
And out of that vast amount, 100% of them are not found out.
There's different witness protections. So there's what? No, there's temporary witness protection.
Uh-huh.
There's like where you fake your death and leave. You're saying all the witness protection, because Tekashi was in witness. We know where he's at now. Like he was in witness protection and then he came back out.
Okay, well, when he was in witness protection, nobody knew where he was.
Right. And but what I'm saying is, are we talking? What I'm saying is
What you're saying is He faked his death. Now he's in witness protection program. Tekashi didn't fake his death. No one's
Right,
like,
that's what I'm
where
saying.
is he? Did he die? Like, that's not the scenario.
That's my point. That's my point. How many people have went on a looking for the people that are in witness protection? So it is 100%. But how many
More people
hold on.
would be
Let
looking
me
for-
ask this. Hold on. Out of all the people in witness protection, right? The thousands of people, or however many, how many have had the entire fucking world like looking for them?
Nobody's looking for Charlie Kirk.
Or trying to solve their case. You're right. Trying to solve their case.
What does that matter?
Because you're like 100% of the people never get found out. Who's fucking looking?
The people who are
No,
the
they're
reason
not.
that they're in there to begin with. Somebody wants to find them, so they have to hide them. That's the whole thing. Someone's looking for them to harm them or to whatever, you know?
Yeah, but you're talking the difference between some hillbilly who wants to kill his wife and fucking Candace Owens and like an entire like sea of very good investigators are trying to solve this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're trying, and they're looking around every
And they
corner.
haven't. And they never will.
Yeah, they might not.
100%.
We've proven it here today.
100%.
100%.
It's just, it's hard to contest.
What do you guys think? Comment in the comments your comment about what you think. Whose theory is more plausible? Or do you have your own theory? If you have your own theory, type it within like 3 sentences. 'Cause I'll
What
read it.
percentage do you think that Tyler Robinson did it the way they say?
Ooh. I'll go 15 maybe.
Okay, so not very much.
Yeah. It's hard. There's so many holes in that story that
Yeah.
they're just not answering, so I gave up on it.
What about that he was involved in some way?
Oh. That shoots up probably to like 80.
You think he was involved?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, in some way.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Either
way.
I'll go with like 35% that he did it the way they say.
Broke down the gun, like all that stuff.
All of the stuff. Well, that he did it, that he pulled the trigger and killed. However, I don't really know all the evidence,
Yeah.
Just like that's the case, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then, what was the other one I said?
That the percentage that Tyler Robinson did it as
Just
as
got
they
involved.
say. Yeah, like what they're saying.
And then the percentage that he was just involved.
And then the percentage that he was involved.
If it didn't happen like they say, I think his involvement is like 15%.
They
for
just
me.
fucking rolled him.
Yeah. I don't think
Damn.
he was.
They Shawshanked him.
I don't think he had any control in the plot. You
Yeah,
know what
yeah.
I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
He was just a patsy or whatever. Like, he's the guy who's taken the fall, and like, because you're able to convince him to do that, he's the loser. You know what I mean?
Okay. What percentage do you believe that Charlie Kirk could still be alive?
5%.
Okay. Okay. I'm probably 40% on that.
Really? Because you were pushing for like 100%.
Because I'm looking no, I am pushing for it like it's 100% because I want, I don't know, something to like not
Wishful
make,
thinking.
Yeah.
You don't want the ending to be what it was, like Stranger Things.
Honestly, bro. Honestly, I don't want a season 9.
Yeah, episode 9.
I don't want an episode 9. I want it to be, this is crazy to say, I want Charlie to be dead. That's crazy. My opinion.
Yeah,
I want Charlie to be dead
Right.
because that that means this whole shit would.
Then we can catch whoever did it.
Yes.
Yeah. I agree.
There's like a capital criminal.
Yeah.
We're taken care of.
Yeah. The witness protection program theory is the least exciting of all these theories.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yeah,
Oh, he's just chilling somewhere. Just.
Yeah.
We'll never see him again, like Tupac, you know?
Yeah. I don't think if it is that his death was faked, I do not by any means think it's cut or dry or like it's ever been done the way that it was done.
Unless. Sorry to interrupt.
No, I'm excited. Dude.
Unless there is an island that's been developed as a little bit of a city meets country, you know, and it's just kind of not on the map. Or maybe it is, but no one knows to look there.
I want to show you.
And Michael Jackson is there. Tupac is there. Charlie Kirk is there.
You're talking about heaven.
Everybody's there. Whoever fakes their death and needs to be in witness protection for the rest of their lives, and they're high profile enough that they can't go anywhere, you know?
Yeah. Bro. What if I told you there is an island, a Valhalla Island? Here, let me see if this TikTok can convince you. Real quick.
I've seen that.
Okay. You saw this?
Yeah. I looked up Valhalla.
Oh.
I Googled this before.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What do you think about that? You don't think that's convincing?
No. Because again, like if that was the case, I don't think Kash Patel is stupid enough to just like throw it out there, especially if they're trying to keep it a secret.
That would be a stupid thing to say.
Yes, and I don't think that the FBI is like big on throwing out Easter eggs for people to just like solve, you know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah. Go with me on the fringes of like my thoughts. Just for a sec. Just entertain me for just a sec. What if Kash Patel sucks? Okay.
We know that.
He does suck. What if? No, so like let's say Bongino and Cash went in and they cleared everybody who was like corrupt or whatever the fuck the thing they
they claimed
that
to
they
have done.
think they did.
Yeah.
Right? So what if they actually did it, but all that's left are like the good Boy Scout guys who don't know how to make someone fucking disappear. They give Cash these like, dude, I'll see you in Valhalla. A little wink.
So you think that because there's no more corrupt people in the FBI,
they can't pull it off?
Their competence has gone down.
Yeah. Their competence in like this types of shit is just not there. They can't pull anything off anymore because they're just too much of a good soul, so they can't pull off deception.
Yeah. That's run with that one.
That's gonna be my main piece of evidence.
That'll be your calcium.
You're like, they're just too good. Yeah, they're just such good people.
Yeah,
that's
they don't
why
know
they
how to lie.
Covered up the Epstein files, is because they're good people.
Yeah,
they don't know how to lie. They can't hold a lie for too long. Booger?
Something floating in the air here.
Yeah, but I don't know. We'll find out, hopefully, or we won't.
Yeah.
Do you think we're gonna find out either way?
I think that we're gonna find out what they want us to find out, and then whether we choose to believe it is up to us. So they're gonna run with what they got kind of going with Tyler Robinson. Here's our evidence, and it's good enough, right? Don't ask about the holes in the plot, you know. And then we're moving on,
right?
And there's not gonna be any kind of like investigation into that finding, you know? And so we're just gonna be stuck with a JFK, bunch of conspiracies, no answers.
Yeah.
I think realistically that's what's gonna happen.
Probably. What if
But if anyone's getting caught, it's gonna be
Erika?
Kirk for
so-
sure, and I can't wait for that. I hope she does.
it's gonna be like our Super Bowl?
I know.
Yeah.
I know. If she does, honestly, I'm gonna go back rewatch all her interviews with people about her husband dying.
Like, ugh.
We were talking about this. Like, she's always bringing up Charlie in her speeches. She's like,
my Charlie.
"That's what Charlie would have. That's what Charlie envisioned. That's what Charlie
Yeah.
da da da." And it just doesn't feel right.
No, it's almost
I'm
like
like,
she's speaking for him.
Stop. Exactly. I'm like, stop.
Yeah,
Like.
it's weird.
Like, you don't get to say his name. It's his
How
wife.
dare you?
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
how dare you speak
The
for
fact
him?
that that's kind of like my feeling whenever she does that
Mhm.
is more about that gut feeling I'm
Yeah.
talking about. She doesn't
Bro.
just have to act badly. She also has to do things that I'm like, it just, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, 100%.
The performance is easy to like be like, that isn't convincing.
Yeah.
But stuff like this is just
Yeah.
behavioral, you know?
Yeah.
It's just like the way you said it feels like you plan to have him assassinated.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. And who, like, yeah.
It's just in the tone.
How funny would it be if they did, like, if they swooped Charlie off, had him MK'd, wiped his shit, and then he, like, reemerges as, like, a Canadian, like, children's TV show star? Like, Charlie Kirk comes on something.
They'd have to give him some veneers. He'd be pretty
They're like, shit.
recognizable.
Oh, yeah. Big old potato face.
It's not gonna happen, bro. The last season just sucked. Your favorite character just died,
I'm looking
and
on
it's
Polymarket.
over.
That's it.
What?
I'm looking on Polymarket. Yeah, dude. We're gonna find out what the odds are.
We
that
can come up with as many theories as we want,
Charlie
but this
Kirk.
is the way it's been written, and we just have to eventually come to terms with the fact that Charlie's gone. Erika probably had him assassinated, and then we can just move on with our lives. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. How do you spell Charlie? All right. So you decide, is Charlie Kirk gone forever, or are we going to see him reemerge as a children's television host in Canada or like Sri Lanka or something? You decide. Either way, we'll see you next week.